Mission Farm. I'm Jenna, and we have fresh babies, like brand new. This one's still pretty wet. That's your grandbaby. She wants some molasses water. So we have a little doeling and a little buckling born to Fiona. This is her first time having babies. This is Rosemary. She had the triplets the other day, and Rosemary is Fiona's mama. And Coco Mama, who has a poor, sad, broken horn, Coco is Rosemary's mama. So this is 4 generations right here. Fiona did great. She didn't need any assistance birthing. I did have to kind of help clean them a little bit because she wasn't sure what to do with them. But now she's licking them and taking care of them. But at first she was a little confused, like, what am I supposed to do with this? So I uncovered their faces and stimulated them, make sure they were breathing on their own, and they were. So we are just really excited. That one's he's already trying to nurse, and looks like he's getting latched, and she's letting him nurse, which is awesome because you never know with the first time mama. Both her grandmother and her mother are good mamas, but you just never know. Sometimes you get one that's just not good, but she's doing great. This little girl hasn't tried to stand up yet. She still needs to be cleaned off a little more. But yeah, this is so exciting. New babies. We love having new babies around here.
This little baby goatee is Faith. This one is Molly, and this one is Elizabeth.
So we have Faith, Molly, and Elizabeth. Is that right? Okay. So Hopi's holding Faith, Lydia's holding Elizabeth, and Jacob is running down to pick up. Oh, she's going to run away. Jacob's going to get Molly and bring her out. Is that Molly, Jacob?
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
All right, so these are the naughty babies from 2 days ago, and this one right here ran right over and started trying to nurse on Fiona. Knocked the new boy out of the way and just started nursing. Fiona sniffed her and started licking her. I was like, that is not your baby. You can't steal the milkies. You have your own mama. Oh yes, she's yelling at me now.
All right, y'all. We are up here in the garden, and I have my little cold hardy fig tree. I came across this last week. I was hauling a tractor for a friend, and he found a wood stove for a really good deal and wanted to know if I had time to stop and help him get that as well. So I said, yes, of course I do. So we stopped and we got the wood stove. The guy had a whole bunch of these on his porch, and I thought they were some kind of a little fruit-bearing tree, so I asked about them. And the guy's wife is a horticulture graduate from Virginia Tech, and so she is big into gardening. She wasn't there, and I said, well, are these for sale? And he said, no. I said, okay. He said, well, do you want one? I said, well, I would buy one if they were for sale. So he texted his wife, and she said, yeah, you can have one for $5. So I jumped all over it because I like really fresh figs, and I've only had them when we were living in Florida. But she said it would need to be up potted very soon, and definitely it needs to be up potted. So we're going to pot this in this big pot here. I've got some garden mix soil in here. Then we're going to put this potting mix in it and water it. Then I'm going to I had this idea, because these pots, they dry out really quickly with the sun baking on them. So I'm going to get a couple scoops of the wood chips and dump over the fence and take a shovel and move it all in between these, and it should help regulate the temperature.
Yeah, kind of bury the pots.
Yeah, kind of bury the pots in the wood chips to help it be like they're more in the ground. So that's the idea. We're going to see. Should work.
In theory.
In theory, yeah. And I would put the pots over there just in the mulch pile, except for the cows and goats would eat everything.
They would eat them up.
Yeah, these are our peach trees that we're still watering, and 4 of them still look pretty good, or 5 of them do. 2 of them are peaked, but I'm not going to give up on them yet. I'm going to put them back over here and keep working with them and see if I can get them to take off.
Hopi wants to tell them. Hopi has some plants in another pot. What are your plants?
Baby's breath.
Yes, she planted some baby's breath flowers, so she's very excited about that. We've been watering them and taking good care of them, so she's going to have pretty flowers soon.
That'll be exciting.
You're going to help Emma make flower arrangements, aren't you? And she can use the baby's breath in them.
Okay. Now we're going to water these, put some mulch around them. So
that should help them a lot.
this has a lot of life in it. It's a big, you call it a root cutting? Or what do you call it?
I think is what they call it would be. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I don't know. It looks like they cut a limb off, stuck it in water or something that to root it, and now it's growing. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm excited. All right. Whew, it's hot.
It is very
And the black t-shirts
Yeah.
are a bad idea. Yeah, we came from church. We had to go to the grocery store. Jenna delivered the goat babies. Now we're watering this in, and in a second I'm going to put my bee jacket on and check my bees, except,
I washed my hands.
yeah, I didn't get my smoker.
Oops.
Last time I checked bees without a smoker, I got lit up.
Somebody can bring it up on the 4-wheeler.
That's true, yeah.
Emma or Kylie.
Good call, babe. I'll call them. Okay, well, anyway, so this I think is going to help keep the temperature of the pots more regulated and keep the sun from drying these out so bad. I mean, that's my idea. I could be totally wrong, but
It should keep the soil moist.
it's bound to help. So, anyway, we're going to check some bees. Okay, y'all. So, it's been probably 3 weeks since I got bees back, and one hive is super strong. I mean, they are just flourishing and thriving. That's the hive over to the far right. This other hive is doing good, but it hasn't caught up to the far right hive first. So I'm gonna set y'all up here in front. You're gonna be like right in their bee line. I don't like to be in their bee line when I'm working them. I always try to work them from behind, but I might set you right here on the corner. And then Kylie and I think Kylie might be her first time working bees with me, but she's showing interest in it, so I'm going to let her kind of hand me stuff and all that, and we are going to check on them, see how much honey they've made, see if we need to add some supers yet, just see how they're doing. Okay, so we ran out of smoke. My little smoker ran out, and Jenna had to take Hopi down because Hopi had to use the bathroom. So now Kylie has to run down the 4-wheeler and get the torch to light the smoker again. So I'm waiting on her to get back. That hive right there was packed full. I don't know that I've ever had, like with the other 3 hives, I've never had a 2-frame or two super high hive that full of bees. So it was definitely time to add a 3rd super. I mean, they have drawn comb out on all the frames that were in that top box that I put on when I got them 2 weeks ago, 2.5, well, 3 weeks ago probably. And they are, I mean, it's mostly full of honey, or full of nectar already. They're packing it full and fanning it to evaporate the moisture out of it. So I put another super on there. These guys I don't think are going to be ready yet, but I'm going to check them just the same.
All right, these sweet babies are doing great. They've been up and nursing, and you can see the little girl is nursing down there. They're just so cute and so precious. So we're just so excited to have new babies on our homestead. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us today and checking out the new babies and the bees and the trees.
Yes.
And all the good things. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you're enjoying what you're seeing. And please comment below. Let us know what you think. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
See y'all later.